Today I'm happy to receive my new LRC from Rapido. It's been long waited and it's finally arrived. I had it right out of the box and put it on my test track, and I thought I'd give you a bit of a review. When I took it out of the box, I had a quick look at everything and it seemed that all was in order. I did notice that there was a little bit of paint chipping on the light in the nose, but this happens sometimes in manufacturing. A little bit of touch-up and weathering is going to make that disappear. The other thing I noticed was that the mirrors had not been installed, and that comes in the little plastic package that comes with the locomotive. They're clear plastic, so if you want to follow the prototype and get the front of the mirrors the right color, you'll have to paint those yellow as well. Other than that, looking at all the details, they're just marvelous. I noticed it in the process as well that the brake hoses in the nose end are spray painted blue, so they must have been installed before the painting. A little bit of black paint will make that work out okay. I would check out your couplers as they recommend in the manual there, as they do appear that the pins are somewhat low than they should be, but a little bit of adjustment there, it should be alright. So now I'm at the point where I did turn it on and use the F8 function to do that. And let's hear what it sounds like. Now when I first took this out, I did have to reprogram the sound. It was very, very loud, probably at max setting. And I found that with that max setting it distorted the speakers a bit, but for most operations I put my volume setting at 50. So what I'm going to do now is check out the HEP mode. So to do that you press F4 once. And now I'll put on F5. And they should be able to move out. You hear the whine. Stopping. Putting in reverse. Go through some of the function keys, have a listen to some of the sounds, and what I'm going to do in order to do that, I'm just going to take it out of HEP mode. So this is pretty much in the Hostler mode now. Okay, so here's the bell. Nice electronic bell sound, just like you'd find in a VIA station. Here's the horn. Doppler horn, F3. Now I just pressed F4 there. And that's, as I say, that's the sound that puts it into the HEP standby. F5, keeping F4 on, will allow it to move and the whine will start. Give that unique LRC sound. Take it out of HEP mode. And I'm just going to back it up a bit here so you can see the lights. You see there are the step lights so that the engineers can look down and watch the ties go by at night, see where they're at. Also the number boards are on as soon as you put on the locomotive. So let's have a look at the lighting on this. F0 is a headlight. It's a double headlight in the front. F6 are your ditch lights. Ditch lights off. Ditch lights on. Headlight. It's F0. And on they go. The F6 put the ditch lights and headlight on. You hit F7 and it should go into a dim mode. And when it dims, the headlight dims down a little bit, not too much, and the ditch lights go out. Just as if you were passing another train. Bright, dim. Bright, dim. Okay, so F8 is your startup and shutdown mode. I'll hit the F8 just to shut it down so you can hear the shutdown sequence. Start up. Just going to back it up a bit here. Move it forward now. Let's try those dynamic brakes. Dynamic brakes coming on right now with F9. Dynamic brakes coming off with F9. So let's try some of those upper registry features in terms of sounds. F14 is the Montreal announcement.
Your attention please. Via train number 67 en route to Toronto is now ready to receive passengers at gate number 13.
Now here's the one from Toronto, F16.
May we have your attention please. Via train is now boarding passengers en route to Dorval and Montreal at gate number 11. Only passengers with valid tickets are permitted to board. We thank you for traveling via Rail Canada and would like to wish you a pleasant journey.
Now that one's only in English because the sound bite is too long to have the English and French. It's pretty cool. Sarco valve is F17, so that's that little spitter. You can hear it spitting now. Just turn it off there. F20 is the Sarco after shutdown. So let's shut her down and see if we get it after. There it is. Get the nice spit after shutdown. Now, red classification lights. This is, according to the system here, is F10. And the red lights are on. I'm going to just turn out the lights in the room and see if you can see that closely. And the red classification light on, though there seems to be a bright light in the cab itself, so there's quite a bit of bleed into the cab. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what you can see. I'm not sure if it's the way it's set up, but you can sort of see the cab light on with that red backup light. That's F10. Off, on, off, on. Here, so that's what you get with that. Next feature I'm going to try out here is automatic braking. This is a F11, so the train's moving along. I apply the brakes, it does stop. I release the brakes, it does go forward. On, off. Very nice for switching or inching forward. Rear. Brakes are on. Brakes are off. Brakes on. Brakes off. That's F11. So now, F12 is supposed to be the Hostler mode. Guess what that means basically? Everything, all the lights go to dim. The ditch lights go off. So in Hostler mode, you've got a backlight on in both directions. Very nice control, slow speed. You can see that the headlights are on, the number boards are on, and the ditch lights are off. But the step lights on as well.